In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. The moment I say the number 3, you will open your eyes. You will look at your hands. You'll see how well you've concentrated. On the count of 3, you'll open your eyes. You'll look at your hands. You'll see how well you've concentrated. For the rest of the morning, every time I desire to relax you, I'll simply say the words, sleep now, and snap my fingers. The moment I do, your eyelids close, your body relaxes. You'll let go even more completely than you are right now. You realize when I say the word sleep in the hypnotic sense, I do not mean a sleep like you sleep at night. I simply mean an extraordinary state. Job's just too easy. Great. Yeah, I'm going to let him know that we're ready. Cool, man. Thanks. Thanks, Gary.
All right, this hypnotist guy, Marshall Silver's here.
He's got
something called subconscious seduction system. I'll ask him what that is. Go to silver.com, SYLVER.com, but that's what he's talking about. This guy's really good. For real hypnotism. I know some people don't believe this, but it actually works. Here he is, Marshall Silver. There he is. There he is. He's good, too, man. He knows what he's doing. Don't look at my eyes, bro. I don't want to go under.
That's right. Be careful.
How long did it take you to hypnotize Sal and Richard?
You know, I am thoroughly convinced, Howard, that everybody on your staff is permanently in hypnosis because I come here and it's like my job is so easy.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, some people are not that good as subjects, though, right?
You know, hypnosis is an educational process. So because it's something that people learn to respond to, everybody's different. Morons can't be hypnotized because they don't have that cognitive process, that ability to think.
So a retarded person can't be hypnotized?
Not very effectively.
Yeah.
But, now, a very smart person, are they easy to hypnotize?
You would be really easy, Robin.
Why is that?
Because you're extremely intelligent.
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely. The higher the intelligence, the easier it is to hypnotize somebody.
All right.
You know who's a moron? Will. He couldn't get hypnotized.
Is that right?
No, actually, Will's a good subject, too.
He is.
Yeah.
You know,
he entered in on the last part of it. I'd already hypnotized the other two guys. He sat down for like 10 seconds. And
it would have been great to hypnotize Einstein and make him act like a chicken. How come no one ever did that?
Didn't you try it once?
Yeah.
But I think it was in lesser hands, evidently.
Maybe, but
Why,
I
thank
did
you,
go
sir.
under a little bit.
If Marshall's saying he can get you under,
No, that's all right.
go under.
No, Robin, I'd love to do you.
Not today.
Let Marshall do you.
I want to be here for Sal.
All right, next time. Hey, here's what we're going to do. You're going to bring in Sal and Richard. I'm not that interested in Richard, but we could screw around with him too, but
Well, we can make Richard think.
Well, we have an agenda, right?
Yeah, we have an agenda.
I got it.
So, all right, we'll bring those guys in. We want to find out what Sal, like if...
Can he help Richard?
It's kind of strange, so I want to find out too.
Okay, good. I just want you to say, hey, you spent the night last night at Howard's house.
You know what I was
And then
thinking?
he
We
can
could
tell us
put him
all
in
about
trance and project him forward like he's there.
Oh, good. Okay.
Let him live it.
I just would like to know what he thinks happened. Do it in the past tense.
Okay, you got
All right,
it.
yeah. Here comes Sal and Richard, who, of course, are two new employees of the show, new members of the staff. How you doing, Sal? How you doing,
Do they
Richard?
need headphones?
Feeling good, Howard.
Hey, Richard.
Hey, Howard.
Hey, Sal.
Hey, Howard.
Do these guys need headphones, or is it better if they don't wear them?
You know, as long as I'm through the microphone, they'll be fine. I'll keep them adjusted.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
What are you doing over there, Richard?
I don't know, this thing's falling apart. There we go.
All right.
Jesus, Gary.
Thank God you're moving, huh? Everything's
kidding.
falling apart.
Yeah, it's time to go. All right, let's try some stuff out with these guys.
You got it.
All right.
Gentlemen, in a moment, I'm going to hypnotize you. It's going to take less than a second. Take a long, deep breath. Sal, just put your arm down there for me. Breathe in deeply. Sleep now. Way down, both of you. Deep.
Wow, I love that. Now, if I talk, you sure the headphones?
Yeah, they're fine.
They're fine. They can hear me?
No, they can hear you, except they're just in a relaxed state.
All right, so the first thing we need to do is tell Sal that He's just spent the night at Howard Stern's house.
You got it.
And we want to hear all about the night and why was it special.
Okay.
Okay.
Sal, in a moment, I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1. The moment I say the number 1, your eyelids will remain closed. Your eyelids remain closed, though, but we've projected about a week into the future, and you've had the most perfect night at Howard's house. You spent the night, you cooked burgers, you hung out, and it was just incredible. And your eyelids remain closed. You're going to sit upright. You speak directly into the microphone. And tell me all about the incredible night you had last night at Howard's house in perfect and complete detail. As I count backwards from 3 to 1, Sal, you'll sit up. You have spent the night at Howard's house last night. It was incredible. Everything you thought it was going to be and more. 3, 2, 1. Sit up. Eyelids remain closed. So nice to talk to you, Sal. So I understand you spent the night at Howard's house last night. How was it?
It was phenomenal.
Yeah? What did you guys do?
First, we hung out on the couch.
Yeah? Just sat beside each other like buddies?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah?
Howard's a great guy.
What were you wearing?
I was wearing jeans.
Yeah?
And I was wearing a T-shirt.
And what was Howard wearing?
Howard was wearing white sweatpants, and he was wearing like a wife beater. He had on like an Adidas sweat jacket, but he took it off.
He took it off. Why? Just to get comfortable, or?
I guess so. I didn't ask
And
him.
what
Awesome.
were they doing on the...
What were you guys doing?
We were just hanging out on the couch, and we were going through DVDs.
Yeah?
Did his arms look nice?
Did Howard's arms look good?
His tattoo is awesome. It was like, I wanted to ask him, I wanted to ask him if he was going to get another one on his other arm, because the one on his other, on the arm with the dragon was really cool. And I never got to ask him that question. But I was concerned because his tattoo needed to be colored in more. I wanted to tell him that. It was fading from the sun.
Yeah. And what do you think his other tattoo should be?
I think it should be something like with Bianca.
His dog.
Yeah, it should be Bianca's face.
Very good, his dog's face.
Yeah.
Do you ever think that you and Howard should get the same tattoo?
I was thinking of getting a dragon tattoo on my arm as well, something similar to Howard, but then he would push me away.
Okay. You know, I'm going to put you back in trance, and I'm actually going to put you back in time. You'll be directly in the living room interacting with Howard so that you can live it live. As I count backwards from 3 to 1, you're now going back in time. It's last night. You're sitting right beside Howard on the couch. 3, 2, 1. You're beside Howard on the couch interacting with Howard. What do you see, Sal?
Hey man, what's happening? This
Hey,
is
man.
great.
Yeah. What do you think of my?
I told you I'd get here.
What do you think of my? What do you think of my apartment?
This is awesome.
What do you think of my place?
Dude, you are the man.
Yeah, you
This
like
is
it?
phenomenal.
Hey Sal, you know how you like now that we're alone, we can really talk.
Yeah.
You know, you're my. I want to really get close to you.
Good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And did you think when we were on the air that day that you would never get up here?
Something deep down inside said that eventually I would. You know, I think even though you were creeped out, I think something in the back of your head said, you know what? This is what I like about Sal, that he's honest. So I knew I would get here, man. I knew by me asking and then you creeping out and then you saying, but wait a minute, there's something here. I knew I would get in, and this is how it I knew this is exactly how it would happen.
You know how
and
you,
I'm here, dude.
You know how
This
you were
is great.
saying this was like a dream of yours to be up here? Is this
Yeah.
better than you thought it would be?
I'm ready to cash in everything, my whole family, just to move in. I
Really?
love it. Yeah, this is awesome.
So what do you want to do, man? Let's figure out a plan for tonight.
I don't know. Where's Beth at? Let's get Beth here. Maybe we get some food, something. I'll cook for you guys.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah,
Hey, I always wanted to ask you this, Sal. Now that we're alone in my apartment, I can ask you.
sure.
If, like, let's say me, you, and your wife are on a boat,
Mm.
and you had to like there was something horrible that was going to happen, but you can only save one of us. Who would you save, me or your wife?
You.
You would.
Yeah, because there's plenty of women. There's only one Howard Stern.
Right.
You know.
I knew that, man. That's why I had you up here.
Yeah.
You're my kind of guy.
Plus, she gave me the kids already. She's done her job, you know. So
Right.
I got my kids. I got you.
Right.
We can all go on the boat together.
All right, now let me ask you the tough question, and answer me honestly. What if the kids are on the boat with me? What do you do?
That's a tough question, man.
Yeah.
That's terrible. That's just. I would just. You know what I would do?
What would you do?
I'd grab you and the kids and jump overboard. We all got to die together.
Wow.
We all got to go
But
together.
if you have to save me over the kids, man.
Think of the world.
You could always have more kids with another woman.
I'd rather know that we're all gone together than one over the other.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a tough question,
We
huh?
all got to go.
Yeah.
I would, maybe who's driving the boat?
Let's sacrifice the pilot.
Let's say, I don't know, the person driving the boat is the guy with the cure for AIDS.
This is, well, this is the story. I mean, what I would probably do is, I'd just put you guys all in a room with my kids, and then I'd go over to the driver and maybe just without him knowing, bash him over the head with a bat, and so the whole boat sinks. And then I would just lock the door with you and the kids in it, and I would ensure that we all die together,
Get
and we'd
him
be at
outta here
peace in
now.
another place.
Can I tell you something, Sal?
That'd be great.
I love that you're at my apartment, and this is great and everything, you know?
It's nice.
I always wanted to ask you, when you talk on the air about how the booths, you go to the booths and stuff,
Yeah.
would you ever take me there?
If you want, we have a lot of fun. Sure.
Don't think I'm like being gay or anything, but
No,
would it
I
be
don't.
weird if we were in the booth together?
That would be weird.
You think?
Yeah.
I would like to see
But
you.
it might be funny.
As long as we're here, I would like to see you naked.
You want to see me naked?
Yeah, do you mind?
I'm not looking that good, dude. I don't want to turn you off.
As I tap you on the forehead, all your inhibitions are completely gone.
I want to see you nude.
You want me nude?
Yeah. I mean, is that weird to you for me to look at you naked?
Not at all.
Why
Do you
not?
want to see me naked?
Sure.
Why?
If you want to see me naked, I'll see you naked. What do I care?
If we went to the booths together and I was naked in the room and I needed you to touch me, you would? As a favor?
If as a favor and only as a favor, nothing gay.
All right.
You would touch him?
You would touch me, right?
Are you my friend?
Yes.
Do you need a favor?
Yes.
Is that a favor?
Yes.
Then you answered your own question. I'm looking out for you, bro.
Thank you for touching me. Seriously, I like to know that. I mean, I'm into Beth and everything, but once in a while I like to gay it up.
I'm not playing the gay. I'm doing what you want for you.
Right.
This is about you. This is about, if a doctor touches your stuff, because he has to do it, he's doing it because he's doing it as a service.
You want me to touch you?
If you, whoa, I don't know. That's a little rough.
Howard
But
Stern.
if you needed to do that, if that's what made you feel better, I mean, I'm not into that stuff. I'm not no homo, but
Would you use your mouth as a friend?
no effing way.
No effing way, huh? I'm just trying to figure out how far our relationship can go.
Because then you
Can I be honest with you? If you use your mouth on me, I'll let you up in this apartment every day.
Let's go.
All right. All right.
What?
That's right. Let's do it. Let's go right now. That feels good.
Tastes terrible.
Well, you just do what you have to do.
And the
Sleep, Sal. Hey,
wow.
what'd you get
Wow.
me into is what I'm wondering. I'm in this tryst and I wasn't even invited, nor did I ask.
Wow.
What the hell just
But you know
happened?
what? Did you see his rapid eye movement?
Yes.
I mean, could you see him? He's a great subject. But I'll tell you.
Yeah, I'll say.
Howard, did you? Doug pointed out to me. Did you notice him touching himself during that whole thing?
No.
He was just lightly rubbing himself. It was really weird.
Oh my god.
I think you guys are a little entranced.
No.
Wait,
Believe
so
me.
let's just get this straight. Sal just
He
said
agreed.
to give oral.
No?
Yeah.
You know what he agreed to? He actually, that was a beautiful thing that he did. He said, look, I'm your friend. I would do anything for you. I'm not gay. That's what he said.
Right.
And that was the honest truth.
And then he gave you oral.
Hey, wait, somebody's snoring. Listen.
He's a great subject.
He really is.
Wow.
Yeah. I've got to admit, that's a lot of devotion from an employee.
I think it borders on.
Here, let me talk to him some more.
Stalk,
I want to ask him who he doesn't like on
But
the
you know
show.
What state do you want to be in?
This state is far away. Probably in Alabama.
No, but keep him at your apartment, and that way you're just
All
talking
right,
about
okay.
the people on the show.
Put him back in the apartment. I'll
Okay.
ask him about people on the show.
Sal, in a moment, I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1. You're once again in Howard's apartment. Just the two of you chatting, having an honest conversation. In fact, you have an overwhelming desire, just as you have been, to be completely and totally honest. As I count from 3 to 1, you're in the apartment. 1, 3, 2, 1. Be there now.
Hey, Sal.
Hey.
You know what's good about being in the apartment? We could talk about anybody we want on the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Be crazy.
Yeah.
Anybody you don't like on the show?
Fred.
Fred. Me too.
I like Fred. He don't like me.
You like Fred.
Yeah.
He doesn't like you.
I look up at Fred like I look up as a second Howard Stern.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't like that. I don't think Fred's anything like Howard
Make him
Stern.
give oral to Fred.
You know?
Fred is like,
Why do you think Fred doesn't like you? What is it about you?
he thinks I'm Stuttering John and he hates Stuttering John.
Right.
So he must hate me.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else you getting a strange vibe from?
Nobody likes me.
You think Robin doesn't like you?
I think Robin likes me to a certain extent, but I think I creep her out, so she has a polite smile.
Right.
Just to keep her distance.
Do you think Artie likes you?
I think Artie he's such a big-hearted guy that I think he likes me, and yeah, I think he's all right. Artie's a good guy.
You think Benji belongs on the show?
No.
He doesn't, right?
Not at all.
Yeah. Why, he lacks talent?
I think Benji should be working inside, you know, maybe taking notes and stuff. You know?
Right. Maybe you should move into the studio.
That's what I've been trying to tell you, dude. Now that we're alone, that's what I'm trying to get at. You know
Yeah, I mean, I'll never tell Benji what you're saying, so don't worry.
I don't care if you tell him, because you're the man. You lay it down, you know.
Right.
What about Gary? You think Gary's blocking you?
What about Gary?
I think Gary's incredible.
You like him?
I love Gary.
Gary's your man.
Gary is everything every man should be.
Really?
Yeah, but...
I thought I was every man. I should.
Well, no, you are a man, but Gary's like every man as far as a man in his position should be.
Sometimes I think you think I'm God.
You could be.
Yeah.
But...
If I told you I was God, but I swear if you tell anyone, I am going to freak out on you. I'm God.
I know.
I came to this earth, but I'm doing it as a radio host, only to disguise myself. Sal, don't tell anyone I'm God.
Oh.
When did you realize I was God?
When I was 17.
Yeah.
And I was going to school, and my father wanted me to work in the pizza shop.
Right.
And he told me college is no good, and we got into a fight, and he beat me up pretty bad.
Yeah.
And I got in the car, and you were on the air with Sam Kinison.
Yes.
And you were talking to him, and I was laughing, and I forgot about all my problems. And I imagined me sitting in this chair, and you talking to me saying that, you know, it's not that bad. You know, there's happiness out there. And from that moment forward, I kind of fantasized about being here and being in your company and relieving the stress I had at home.
Yes.
And it's been great, but...
Now put me back in your mouth.
Sleep, Sal. Wait.
Oh, my goodness. Well, it's a love fest. He's in love with everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't...
It's such a weird thing for God to say, too.
I know. Well, when people think you're God, you can get away with that. I wonder if... I heard Sal doesn't like the E-Crew. I got to ask him about that.
Oh, okay.
One more time. One more time.
You got it.
All right, let's see.
3, 2, 1, you're back in the apartment. Totally honest.
You feel threatened by anyone?
Ganji.
Ganji. Why Ganji?
He hates all Howard Stern's people.
He does?
The E-Crew stands for excrement, E, because they want to be where we are.
Right.
And it's difficult. And I think there are so many good guys on E, but then, again, they always show their colors real quickly. They show their true selves. They wear their emotions on their sleeves, and they talk down to people, and they're always... You know, they're always putting a lid on a lot of good ideas, except for when it's theirs. But
I should watch out for them?
It's mainly Ganji. And Richie Wilson's so talented, and he comes up with great ideas, but sometimes I think that he wants to kill me because he's scary a little bit.
Right.
And Doug Goodstein is a nice guy, but he's a little Weasley. You know, he could be really nice, but he's the type of guy that, you know, he might kick you when you bend over to pick up your teeth, you know.
All right.
And
Scott DePace too.
Scott DePace is a great guy.
Right.
I like anybody who's like really out there like him, but he scares me playing video games with kids and cursing them out.
Right. That ain't right.
That's not right. Brian Phelan's a man's man.
Right.
I don't know what the hell that meant, but I meant that in a good way.
Right. No, I know what you mean. He is a man's man.
Isaac is very hard to read. He holds everything in. But Isaac also gives you the impression that he just doesn't like you. And I don't know if it's just me, but I try to make friends with everybody.
Right.
But a lot of times these guys just, you know, I don't know. They do things to me, you know.
What about Scott the engineer? That's the guy I can't figure out.
Scott the engineer is completely useless. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, I don't want to hurt his feelings. And I'm not joking here. I know, you know, we're talking.
Right.
But, I mean, here's a guy who just stares at his buttons and calls up to book that Vertical Blue, and he just doesn't get the hint that nobody wants that goddamn band.
Right.
And, you know, I send Scott ideas, and I send him my bits to cut up, and he just looks at me and says, you know, you're the new guy in town, you do it. And That's not a team player, and if you're not a team player, get the hell off the bus. You're done. I hope he doesn't come to Satellite.
You and Dan, the song parody man, getting along?
Dan's a good guy, but, you know, if Aurora Snow and Kiefer Sutherland were never born, he wouldn't have a job right now. I mean, how many
Hey, careful with your teeth, will you?
How many cut and paste songs can you do, for crying out loud? Move on.
Move on.
But I love Dan, and he's extremely talented.
All right. Thank you.
And nobody's as talented as you, but I want you to talk to Fred for me, Howard.
I will talk to him for you.
I love him, and
you like Richard Christie?
I love Richard Christie.
All right. That's what I wanted to know. Is he better than you?
No effing way.
No effing way.
No, it's not a question of better. I mean, it's just a collaboration of what we do.
Push comes to shove, who's the bigger talent? Because I got to just keep one of you.
Me, of course.
Okay.
Are you crazy? That's a give me. But
rank the talent of the crew. Who's the most talented on the crew?
After you?
Yeah.
Fred Norris.
After Fred?
Artie Lang.
After Artie?
Me.
After you?
Richard Christie.
After Richard?
Jesus. Richie Wilson.
All right. Wait, Robin's down there low, huh?
Well, you said talent.
Talent. She has no talent.
She just yaps and laughs annoyingly. And she's more concerned about a TV show.
Right.
That's why she has those glasses on now. She's trying to work a new image in.
Right.
And come on, let's face it. Look what happened to Chevy Chase. Cut it out, Robin.
All right.
Go where the king is.
Right.
Follow the leader. Know where your bread is buttered, Robin.
Is she forgetting?
She's forgotten already, pal.
Right.
It's over.
All right. Thank you. That's what I needed to know.
Robin, I have... remember what Kathy Lee Gifford did? Look at her now.
Right. Thank you, Sal.
You want Kelly Ripa to sit in your chair, Robin? It can get better. Be careful. I only say that because I love you.
Sal, if I need you to kill someone for me, can you do it?
Who?
I'm not going to tell you yet who. But if I needed that, would you get it done?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right.
Sleep. Wait.
You know what? I want to hear what. Put Richard now in his apartment alone on a Friday night, and let me talk to him about what he does on his computer, and I want to hear him. I want to hear what he sounds like when he's at the moment of passion.
How? Do we have 30 seconds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead. It won't take long.
In a moment, I'm going to count from 3 to 1. Richard, the moment I say the number 1, you'll sit up in your seat. You are at home, alone in your apartment, and it's a Friday night. You can hear Howard's voice as if it were your own conscience speaking to you. As I count from 3 to 1, you'll sit up in your chair. Your eyelids remain closed. You'll speak directly into the microphone. You are home. It's a Friday night. 3, 2, 1. Sit up, Richard.
Hey, Richard.
He's drooling a little bit there.
What are you doing?
Hey, what's up, Howard?
You on the computer?
Yeah.
Who are you looking at? Crystal Steele?
No, Crystal Klein.
Crystal Klein?
Yeah, I just subscribed to her website.
I'm going to say, it looks like you're just about done. Let's hear what that sounds like.
But I don't want to finish yet, though. I have their video, too.
Go ahead, man. Let it rip.
Finish?
Yeah, go ahead. I didn't know you made so much noise when you did this.
Yeah.
What, are you naked?
Yeah, I have my socks on. And I have a piece of paper towel under my leg.
Wait a second. It looks like gay porn to me you're watching.
It's funny, though. I just watch that to laugh.
Oh. Oh. Well.
3, 2, 1. Sleep way down.
Hey, can you know what? Can you tell him he's the biggest stud on the planet?
Yeah.
And tell him to pick up Robin.
Yeah, I think that'd be more fun.
Yeah, because he never. Yeah, that'd be more fun.
Oh, I think that was pretty
I'm
fun.
getting kind of uncomfortable here myself.
I was like listening to that.
And I'm sitting here going, "Holy cow!"
You don't know who you put under.
I had no idea. I had
First, let me check his devotion to me. I want to see if I put his parents in the boat and would he save my life or his parents.
And then I think it'd be a great thing to give him the confidence to be able to approach a beautiful
woman.
Let's
do both of those.
You got it. As I count from 3 to 1, Rich, you are unable to tell a lie. You are completely compelled to tell the truth, no matter what comes out of your mouth. Complete and utter honesty, no matter what Howard asks you. On the count of 1, Sit up, eyelids closed. 3, 2, 1.
Richard.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, as long as I'm asking you this, what do you think if we were on a boat, me, you, and your parents, and the boat, you know, like you had to save someone's life? Would you save my life or your parents' life?
I would give up my own life for you and my parents, Howard.
You would?
I would go down with the ship, and I would make sure that you guys were all saved.
Yeah, but what if you had to either save your parents or me?
Oh. Wow. That's hard, Howard.
I know, this is not easy. You've only got a second. Decide now.
You, Howard.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, my parents have had a good life.
Right. They've lived long enough.
Yeah, they're happy. They love the water, too, because they...
That's true.
Sleep way down, Rich.
Sleep. They love the water because they fish all the time.
So why not?
Howard, you have got some mean hypnosis going on here with your staff, man.
Hey, I'll tell you what. These two guys, they're with me for life.
No kidding.
Goodness.
Getting rid of their parents, their
Man,
wives.
I love you and all, but frankly, you're gone in a heartbeat.
But you got to ask him about who's more talented between him and Sal.
Okay, let's talk to Richard again, to be honest.
See if he'll give you oral.
Hey, that's true, too.
Go ahead, let's get him back.
As I count backwards in 3 to 1, Rich, sit back in your chair once again. Complete and total honesty coming out of your mouth. 3, 2, 1. Sit up now.
Hey, Richard, who's more talented, you or Sal?
Yeah, I have to admit, I'm in awe of Sal. He's really talented. He's a great stand-up comedian, so I really look up to him. So
you feel Sal is more talented?
Yeah. Well, I could never. I don't feel good about myself, so I can never say that I'm more talented than anybody.
I respect that. I respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sal's awesome. He's the best.
Is he more talented than Fred?
No.
No?
No. Fred, I've looked up to Fred for most all my life. He's amazing, and he's made me laugh. He's brought me to tears every day for the last 15 years.
Who are all these maniacs that look up to Fred?
I know.
I'm firing Fred.
Who knew?
Hey, shut up. He's on a roll. I look up to him, too.
Benji's no good, though, right?
I love Benji.
Oh, now he's
Who do you love better, Fred or Benji?
now he wrote
When Benji came in dressed in that African dress one day, it made me laugh my ass off. I thought it was
All right, if you're on a
funny.
boat and you got to save either Fred or Benji, who do you save?
Fred.
All right, Sal or Fred, who do you save?
Fred.
Sal or Artie, who do you save?
Artie, because Sal gives me a hard time a lot.
Right.
Do you like Dan, the song Party Man?
Yeah, I love Dan.
You love Dan the song party?
Even though he's giving me a hard time a lot, too.
What's he doing?
He thinks if I do a remix song that it's ripping him off.
He's crazy.
Yeah.
Who's the most attractive member of the staff? The best looking person on the staff?
Will.
Will.
Yeah.
Would you do him?
When he was dressed as a woman and he showed his ass and his legs, I thought it was really hot.
You did?
Yeah.
No kidding.
It looked really, if I didn't know it was him, I would probably pleasure myself to it. Because it looked really good on the E! Show.
Right.
I didn't see hair or anything, and it had a nice shape on his ass, and his legs were... his legs...
I'll make him stop.
legs were from-
Sleep way down, Rich. I apologize. I can only handle so much.
I mean, as a man, I had to go, you know what, guy, we got to stop this.
Somebody save him.
Hey, you know what? Both these guys, highly intelligent guys, but we've got some self-esteem issues to work with here.
Definitely.
I'd like to help him
I
out.
wonder if you told Richard that Sal was Crystal Klein. Would he come on to Sal?
He would.
He would? Let's see what happens.
He doesn't.
You're putting me in a mess this morning. My career's never
You know
recovering.
what? He wouldn't. What if you told him? That Sal was Will?
That in a dress.
Yeah, tell Richard that Sal is Crystal Klein. Let's see if these two like
Okay.
each other. All right.
with permission to stop it if it goes too far.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah, right.
I'm over here trapped on the couch going, great. What did I get myself
I don't want these guys
into?
killing themselves, you know.
In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. In the count of 3, both of you will open your eyes. Sal, the moment you open your eyes, for the next few moments, you are Crystal Klein. And the moment you open your eyes, Rich, you are seated beside Crystal Klein. She looks hotter than she's ever looked on the internet. On the count of 3, you'll both open your eyes, fully aware that you will completely and totally relax the moment I say the word sleep now. The count of 3, you'll open your eyes. You're Crystal Klein. You may or may not be attracted to Rich. 1, 2, 3. Wide awake, both of you.
Look who's sitting next to you.
Hey, Richard, look who's sitting next to you. Crystal Klein.
Hey. Oh, man, that's my girl.
You want to say something to her?
Yeah, your goatee looks worse in person.
Go ahead. You can say whatever you want.
How beautiful is she?
Oh, she is the hottest.
Crystal?
Her body's perfect.
Hey, Rich, as I snap my fingers, you become extremely confident. You speak to her more confidently than you've ever spoken to any other woman in the world.
Hey. So, why don't you let me touch you somewhere?
Crystal, are you attracted to Richard?
Not at all.
Not at all.
What's
Come
wrong
on.
with him?
What's wrong with him?
You're just shy.
What's wrong with him?
There's nothing wrong with me.
He looks like he smells.
Oh.
I don't smell. I showered today.
Rashy
Stop
on
the
his-
games.
His neck is all red.
Stop it.
It's not
I'm
a-
sorry. I don't mean to, I'm a
sorry,
nice guy, but I'm tired of this runaround.
She's
Can
been
I-
giving you the runaround?
Oh, all the girls do.
Crystal, I noticed you moved away from him. You don't like him.
She's
feel
playing hard to get.
You feel uncomfortable?
Yeah, I'm not looking at him.
Can I touch your breast?
Stay away from me. Get security.
Can I just touch your breast?
No, he's very vile.
Oh, let him touch one breast.
No.
You're a porn star.
No,
Come on.
not from him.
Please.
No way.
Can I touch
Everybody
one,
but
Howard?
him?
Well, only if she says so.
Can I, Crystal, please?
Can you touch your leg?
Maybe on the knee a little bit.
All right, you can touch her knee.
That's it.
Go ahead.
That's good.
She stopped him right away.
I noticed you pushed his hand away.
Did you like that though, right?
Crystal, you're a little whore, aren't you?
Come on.
Come on, baby.
Regardless of what I do, that doesn't mean I should be subjected to this.
But
Why
I'm
is
your
he
biggest
so
fan.
scary to you, Crystal?
Well, look, it's just that he just looks dirty. He's got his neck is all red and like it's dirty sweat that he hasn't washed in days.
You
And,
like it dirty though, don't you? I mean, don't you just want to just go go insane with a guy that you don't really know?
Crystal, as I snap my fingers, suddenly Rich becomes the most attractive man you've ever seen.
Crystal, this is Richard Christie.
Hey, Crystal.
Hi.
What's up?
You attracted to Richard at all? What do you say? What do you think of him?
He has beautiful lips.
What about my arms? Girls say they like my arms.
What's this, a bruise?
Mm-hmm.
Where did that come from?
Because I like getting bit.
Nice.
You want to bite me?
He's very muscular.
Bite me.
All right, I've had enough of
As
this.
I sleep. Wait.
All right,
Yeah,
anyway.
bite him and kill me.
Marshall, you're like one of the greatest hypnotists I've ever seen. I'll tell you the truth.
Yeah, my whole career is shot after this stuff.
No, it's
but
not, man. You're good.
What a blast.
I can't even begin to think about what we just went over here. There was,
No.
about a million different
There's,
things.
Yeah, that's
we
kinda
gotta
wild.
replay this.
I'll tell you, one thing about you, Howard, you never know what's going to happen, man.
I mean, are you in the same boat as me? I mean, how do you look at these guys the same way ever again?
Why? They're hypnotized. They don't know what they're
Well,
Yeah.
But it's their subconscious talking.
You gotta also give them both credit. I mean, they were both speaking from the heart this morning. They really were.
Oh, boy.
No, they admitted their complete and total devotion to you. I mean, they put you above their spouses and their
Sal
parents.
said he'd give you oral.
Should we wake
That's
them up?
right, you gotta-
Should we wake them up and tell them what they said?
Let them remember,
Can
yes.
you let them remember what they said?
I'm going to do a whole bunch of stuff to repair the damage that was
All right,
just
go ahead.
done.
Go ahead. Yes.
There's no damage.
we were saying the detail with which Richard was talking about Will's ass was just frightening.
Yeah, right.
Bugs,
Let's
that
talk
was
about
great.
In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. On the count of 3, both of you will open your eyes. You realize that you have gone on a bit of a journey this morning, and even though you've gone on that journey, you also realize that you spoke from the heart. When you open your eyes, you were confident, you were focused. In fact, you you are more confident than you've ever been in your entire life. You realize that this too shall pass. On the count of 3, you'll open your eyes, feeling fantastic in every way, having a frank discussion with Howard, and having a complete awareness of everything that you talked about this morning on the show while you were under deep hypnosis. On the count of 3, open your eyes. 1, 2, 3, wide awake.
Boys, you've outdone yourselves today. Do you guys have any memory of what you did under hypnosis?
Yeah, I vaguely, yeah. I
Get close to the mic, though.
I think I'm in trouble.
In trouble with who?
Who are you in trouble with?
I feel bad about what I said about Robin.
Don't worry
What did he say? I forget.
He just said I was crazy to leave, and I was going to be Kathy Lee Gifford, and I've forgotten.
I just remember.
What about the fact that you would give me gay sex?
To be frank, I don't think I would give you gay sex.
Right.
I don't think I would.
But you'd help him out.
How far would you get, though?
I wouldn't go there. I mean, no,
No, actually, he said he wouldn't. He said he would do whatever you needed to do, but he definitely wasn't gay.
Yeah, I don't think you're gay. But Richard, I'm questioning your sexuality now. You're very. I mean, what about what you said about Will?
What did I say exactly?
You said that his ass was the most perfect thing you'd ever seen when he was dressed as a woman. And
You liked it.
You were very attracted to it.
Yeah, I'll admit, when I saw it on the E! Show, I was like, wow, you know. But what it comes down to, he's a dude, and, you know, we work out together now at Bally's and stuff. So
I think that's going to end.
I hope that doesn't turn weird.
I think it just did, actually.
No, it's way weird.
I mean, he made a good woman. I'll admit that. He looked really hot, but as a dude, he's just my bud, you know.
And by the way, so I don't really think you would throw your wife off a boat for me to save my life.
Oh my
I really
God.
don't.
Don't go home.
Do you remember saying that? Do you remember saying?
I remember us being no, I would never do that.
I know you wouldn't.
You're going to say you remembered being in the apartment.
Do you remember being?
I remember seeing a big screen television in front of us. We were on a cream couch and we were laughing and stuff. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
I don't think something going on with, like, Beth wasn't there.
Right.
That's all I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said you love Fred.
I love Fred. I do love Fred.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's great.
You don't like Benji, though.
I like Benji, you know.
No, you don't.
I think he just wants Benji's job.
Right. Well, we learned a lot today, man.
Yeah.
I know what I learned.
I'll learn a
What'd
lot
you
when
learn?
I
I
listen
learned never to
back.
let this guy hypnotize me.
You're not kidding.
Hey, Gary, breathe in deeply, man. Would you want to put him back in trance?
I don't know. I mean, I think I'm shot.
You think you shot? Yeah. I was gonna have Sal think Robin was a booth girl.
Oh, that's right.
But we never got to that. Maybe next time.
You don't need to hypnotize me for that.
All right, we'll leave it at that. Silver.com, SYLVER.com. You
Absolutely.
are the man.
Hey, man, thank you so much for having me on the show again.
Don't believe anything I said, Benji.
I know you were a dick. You totally faked it.
Right.
Right. I know. Yes, I know you did. I know you did. I know
He's
you
a great
faked it.
subject.
Okay, wait. Well, I don't.
And you're a great talent.
Wait a second. Why was when Richard was home jerking off? Was he not actually jerking off?
Good point. He's in trance.
So in trance,
He's
he
in
wouldn't
trance.
actually be honest.
No, he was in his mind.
So and why weren't they cursing?
Why weren't they cursing?
Yeah.
Because in hypnosis, it's not like you're out of control. It's
But
that
they
you're
would curse.
uninhibited.
But
This is how they also are aware they're on the air.
And why did they fall over when their heads were down?
Why did they fall
Why
over?
didn't they?
Why would they?
Because when you're
You're just a little bit perturbed right now that he wants your job, huh?
No, that's
That's what it sounds like.
I didn't mean that, Benji. It was a little. Yeah. Come on.
It's
Reveal the truth.
suggestibility. It's influence.
All right. Well, anyway, I'm not going to mess with his gig and everything.
No worries. All good.
All right. I think hypnotism is real. I think this was all contrived, though.
No, they're great subjects. They're real.
All right.
Man, I
Take
wish
good.
you could feel like what I
good,
feel
man.
right
Except
now.
for the
It's
part when he said you liked being in
I
my
said I
after
liked
part
you.
was funny. That was real. That was a real hypnosis. It was real unconscious.
What did I say
mind.
about
And
you?
I meant that.
What did I say about you?
You said I was untalented.
You're not. I
You
know,
feel
wait
safe
a
to
minute.
diss anyone that Howard disses.
Right.
If Howard disses someone, you feel safe. If they
Right.
don't, you don't feel safe.
Well,
Well, that
what
makes
about-
sense, doesn't it?
I
It's
guess
called
so.
job security.
Right. No, but it's not that. It's that I think that, I don't know, it's just like a thought of mine that maybe you shouldn't be in there.
All right.
Maybe you
dude,
should be in the office, but
All
still
right.
doing your thing.
Dude, take me on anytime.
No, come on.
Come on,
You
take
can't
me
take
on.
this personal. How can you
Dude,
take this
here,
personal?
listen, you suck, but don't take it personally. Okay?
No, that's crazy to think that way.
I don't. It's not. It's just somewhere in my subconscious is saying that. I don't really feel that though.
But I don't really feel that
I don't
either.
even feel that either. That was my subconscious.
You know what? I
talking.
think we can hypnotize
you weren't
both you guys.
hypnotized.
Put some gloves on you, man.
But why would you feel that way?
I don't. My subconscious said it. I don't really feel
But you're
that.
very uptight right now.
No, I'm not. I don't feel that. Sal, I love you.
And I love you too.
You suck, man. You suck. You keep doing the same thing over and over. You suck. I love you, man.
I love you too.
I love you.
I appreciate it. Can we both suck together?
All right, so Marshall, how do you think this whole experience went?
I think they're both incredible subjects. I think they're both incredibly honest, and we had a lot of fun. I did my best to stop it from going too far and reining Howard in, but it's always crazy on the Stern Show.
Now, what surprised you from what you learned today?
Nothing surprised me. They're great subjects. You know, Sal's obviously, both of them are obviously extremely devoted to Howard, and I was extremely impressed that both of them literally would give their lives for Howard. And I wish I had a staff like that. So.
Now, Sal, you said you'd push your wife out of a boat for Howard.
Yeah, that's a little rough.
Now, what's going to happen when you go home?
I don't think I have a home to go to. I think my clothes are going to be on the lawn when I get home. We'll have to find out. But
and obviously,
it was, you know what it was? It was
devotion.
more of an right. Would I really do that? No. But I mean, it's my way of expressing how devoted I am to him. That if it came down to that, that's how greatly I feel about Howard. You know, if it came down to that.
Richard, you were made to believe that Sal was Clifford Klein. Do you remember that at all?
Yeah, well, I remember, like, it seemed like the time that she was really in here, and I was, like, sitting next to her and
But she
looking
was kind of
over at her.
repulsed by you at first.
Well, most girls are, but usually after I talk to a girl for a little while...
Oh, man. I've got some work to do with you, brother.
But see,
I want to help you.
It's the personality that kind of reels them in, because all the women that I've hooked up with are ones that I talked to for a while, and they thought I was funny, and it
The ones
seems
that
like...
got to know the real you.
Yeah, and got past these looks.
Now, do you think it's weird that you don't know how to grade ass?
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, but, you know, on the E! Show, it looked really good. I'll admit, I know he's a guy, but...
Can you hypnotize him to kill himself?
I'm going to work with you guys. Hey, I got a plane to catch, so you guys take care, and nice working with you.
Nice
Awesome
working
hypnotic
with you
subjects.
too, Marshall.
Be good, gentlemen.
Thank
Take care.
you.
You bet. You bet. Nice being here.
Thank you.
Come on, let's grab some gay sex, Richard.